Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Let's Read Tsukihime. We're on Chapter 7, Transparent Scratch. So, things are going a bit strange. Shiki is showing signs of being a crazy person, like super crazy, like everything that we've kind of talked about in previous stuff is actually happening. That's a problem. Also, Hisui is getting a very scary face when she gives us drugs. We'll see what happens as we continue. I'm worried. Slightly, just slightly. But let's continue here. I cannot wake up. Well, that's not good. Immersed in a dark dream. I can't wake up. I feel a chill go down my spine. Without reason, without purpose. I realize I will never be able to wake up from this dream. Shiki-sama, please wake up. No Steam! You don't get to do a Steam update now. I literally just updated you. Why are you popping me up with jump scares? Stop that. Not even playing a Steam game. You will be late for school. Oh, never mind. Guess I can wake up. Because the threat of missing school is too dire. Huh? Hisui's in front of me. This is my room, and there is surprisingly great weather outside. Hisui? Good morning, Shiki-sama. You do not have as much time today, so please hurry to the sitting room. As usual, Hisui speaks in her detached tone. Oh. Well, with that, everything disappeared. I embraced my recently awakened but still throbbing body. I feel relieved. The alpha world I was in until now has just turned into just a dream. Thanks. If you hadn't woken me up, might have never woken up. Shiki-sama? If you are not feeling well, please tell me so. No, that's not it. Morning, Hisui. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you very much, Shiki-sama. She blushes slightly and lowers her head. No, I'm the one who should be saying thank. It's past 7:30 already. Oh, sorry, I'll get up, so please go wait in the sitting room. Yes, I will be waiting. I'm so happy he caught himself. Right as Hisui leaves the room, I change into my school uniform. Just throw that stuff on. Jumping out of bed, I scarf down a little of the breakfast Kawaku-san made and leave the mansion. It all took me less than 10 minutes. I'm leaving. See you later, Hisui. Yes, I will be awaiting your return. Wow, boy, we just booked it. I made it. I breathe out and rest my body. I made it just in time before they closed the gate, but it's tough to make it to class. Whew. The teacher hasn't arrived in the classroom yet. I try to catch my breath as I sit down. Classroom seems, more lively today than usual. Tomorrow is a holiday, so everyone probably feels like today is a Saturday. Boy, we're just skipping through school, huh? School is a non-thing in this entire route. School ends. Since I don't have any reason to stay at school, I'll head back to the mansion. Yeah, it is just pack up, let's go. Yesterday's dream. This is definitely the place where I saw someone get killed in my dream. Even though I tried as hard as I could not to dream, well, I guess you can't run away from yourself. I grind my teeth. I feel pitiful about my weakness. After all, it's all a dream. Certainly there is something wrong with me seeing those dreams, but I think I'm still sane. My old man is my old man. He doesn't know yet. I wonder if he will in this route learn that. No, he's not. He's actually not. I don't know about the Tono blood, but I don't want to become a burden on Akiha and the others while I'm sane. I have to try, act as normally as possible, Try to find a way to solve all this. Welcome back, Shiki-sama. As soon as I open the door, Hisui politely greets me. I'm back! I'll be in my room, so it's okay if you return to whatever you were doing. Thank you. I will return to cleaning the sitting room. If you need anything, please call for me. Getting a bit of deja vu here. Hisui is cleaning the sitting room. I don't see Kohaku-san, but she's probably sweeping the rear courtyard or going out to get groceries. It appears Akia hasn't come back yet, so I'll go back to my room. Putting away my bag, I change out of my uniform. Spend about an hour just sitting around my room. All of a sudden I hear a gurgling noise. It's not a strange noise or anything, just the sound of my stomach. Oh, that's right. I didn't have a real chance to eat since this morning. Not wanting to be late this morning, I was only able to eat just a little of what Kohaku-san made for breakfast. I thought about eating at the cafeteria, but I lost my appetite as soon as I remembered what I saw in the cafeteria yesterday. I wonder if I can get something to snack on before dinner. I really don't want to be a bother, but I'm really starving. I should. I mean, here's the thing. We know. So this is a catch-22. If we go get Kohaku to make us something, that's not good because then we're disgracing our route girl. But Hisui is terrible at cooking. You know what though? It's not what's made. It's how it's made. And if there's love in there, if there's true love, then just like when Ilya messed up her cooking and put mints in the bread, it can still be good because that feeling of love is there. Also, it may kill us too, which will lead to a dead end, which could also be funny. So let's ask Hisui to make us something. Although I think she'll refuse. I wonder what'll happen if I ask Hisui. Didn't she ask in previous route also for us to try her cooking? Well, Hisui's in the sitting room. I'm a little excited. I should hurry over and go ask Hisui. I refuse. Not even a second after I ask. With an incredible counterpunch, she totally knocks out my plan. Wow, I see. You are a little busy. Defeated, I slumped like a captured soldier. Sorry. Please continue what you were doing. I slowly start to shuffle my way towards the lobby. Please wait, Shiki-sama. It is not that I would not like to make you something, but... I turn around without even thinking, then... Hisui looks incredibly cute for some reason. What do you mean? She always looks cute. Heck yeah. I just thought that since you are used to Nei-san's cooking, my cooking would not even come close. Fidgeting, Hisui continues speaking uneasily. So, I want for you to eat my food when my skill has improved. What an amazing thing she says! That I refused back then was a big shock, but compared to what she just said, well, it's merely a light jab. It's merely a light. It's funny because light jab is like, hey, that's a fighting game term. What are you saying, Hisui? I'll eat anything you make, so like, don't fret about that sort of thing. No, I cannot do that. Shiki-sama, please ask Nei-san about food. No, what I really want is something from you. If I wanted Kohaku-san's cooking, well, I'd have gone to her first. I came here to ask you, because I wanted your cooking. Hisui just looks at me, not responding. Well, if that's how she's gonna be, then I'll just stay right here in the sitting room until she says she'll make me something. We continue staring at each other without saying anything. Well, that's odd. How did we end up like this? I understand. If you do not mind, then I will make something. Yes! Yo, for real, Hisui? Yes, but since you insisted, you are bringing this on yourself. Uh, saying something incredibly ominous, Hisui heads towards the kitchen. Fellas, I think we're gonna die. I start chuckling uncontrollably. In the kitchen behind that wall, Hisui's making food for my sake. Thinking about it, I can't help but smile. Even though Kohaku-san prepares food every day, she does so too professionally. It feels like some other cook is making the food. On the other hand, I've never seen Hisui's cooking, so I'm pretty excited. Kohaku-san did say that Hisui was poor at cooking, though. Well, even so, I don't think anything inedible will be the result. If you have a normal sense of taste, it's impossible to make something completely inedible. Hey, let's roll back a bit. Didn't Kohaku not have a sense of touch? Or at least sense of pain? The chances of Hisui having legitimately no sense of taste is surprisingly high, which is a problem. That we might be dying, folks. But still, doesn't she seem to be taking a little too long? Kya! And then I hear a gigantic crash from the kitchen. Hisui! What happened, Hisui? I run into the kitchen. Ah. After entering, I'm a little taken aback. Hisui might have been planning on cooking a feast as ingredients are stacked all about the kitchen. A kitchen knife is thrust into the cutting board like a gravestone, or like that holy sword from somewhere. That's the second time they've alluded to King Arthur. That's the second time. Has it been planned all this time? And on the stove, black smoke billows from a frying pan. Hisui? Hisui embarrassedly hangs her head. Hisui. I would have been happy with something light. Something like simple, like a pancake. Shiki-sama. You may say that, but a pancake is not very simple. I actually agree. Pancakes are not easy to make well. You will burn many pancakes. Hisui says so from the bottom of her heart. Jeez. Hisui really is poor at cooking. Hisui, let me see your hand. My hand. Hisui reluctantly shows me her hand. Just as I thought. You cut yourself, didn't you? Yes. Forgive me. I was not even able to fix you anything properly, and now I've shown you this pathetic sight. Oh, don't be stupid. That's not what I'm trying to say. If you cut yourself, you shouldn't force... Well, she shouldn't force herself. She should treat her wounds. Shiki-sama? Hisui's white fingers painted a deep red. Her fingertip, wet with the color red. This is bad. That's pretty deep. Saying that, I take her arm. Hisui's body flinches noticeably. I don't even notice. That's... Okay, hold up. Hisui's body flinches noticeably. I don't even notice. Hold on. Hold on. Is anyone else seeing the problem with that? Is anyone else saying... You can't do that. You can't do that. That's so stupid. Okay, but okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Anyways, Hisui's body flinches noticeably. I don't even notice. The only thing I care about right now is treating her cut. I made this joke earlier. Didn't I? Huh. We're actually sucking her finger right now, yo. I mean, nice, but... Hisui's voice. I don't even hear it. Just like back when I was a kid, You're really gonna drop that? Just like back when I was a kid, I placed the finger in my mouth and licked the blood. You mean of yourself, right? Not other people? Shiki-sama, her slender finger. Red blood does not suit her white finger at all. So I only thought to make her finger clean again. Please stop, Shiki-sama. Why is it? Hisui's blood is extremely... sweet. Oh no. I think he just had a sexual awakening. Her blood is sweet, and just from doing this, my body starts to feel hot and... I can't hear her voice. Looking up, I see Hisui's face. Blushing cheeks, deep blue eyes. Years ago, that red hair that was so close to me. I pull back from Hisui and realize I'm a freak. Oh god. What was I doing just now? Hisui hangs her head, not moving. Even though Hisui hates to be in contact with men, I licked her finger, and I sucked her blood for like a long time. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have done that. It's not just in a dream anymore, is it? Enjoying sucking someone's blood, it's not just in my dreams. All you were doing was taking care of my wound. There is no need to apologize. No. I think I do. I can't do it. I can't look at her face. The taste of her blood still lingers in my mouth. I can't forget the feeling of her finger. I'm sorry. I know I asked for it myself, but I'll be fine with that. Hey, look, I got a meal just fine, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's all good. I'll be fine without any food. I'm going back to my room. Let me be by myself. I swear. Look. I swear, if he goes to jack off, I'm going to scream. Hisui doesn't say anything, as anyone would. Escaping from her wordless stare, I flee to my room. Buddy, don't you do it. Ho, don't you do it. Good. Then again, it didn't show that he didn't. After dinner is over, I head to the sitting room to have tea. Not that I'm in the mood to elegantly drink tea, but I can't exactly refuse Akiya and Kohaku-san's invitation. Speaking of, I've been letting it cool off in front of me. I will sip my tea. Milk tea. Delicious. While drinking the tea that Kohaku-san made, I listen to the conversation between the two. Also, it's cool to, like, you know, immerse myself in this world. By the way, Nissan, about the end of this year. And Akiya suddenly directs the conversation toward me. The end of the year? Aren't you thinking about it a little early? It's only October. No, it's September in real life. Whew, I got scared for a sec. What are you saying? Pretty soon it will be November, and once it becomes December, it'll be time for winter vacation already. It makes sense to plan this early. Well, I guess you're right. What do you all plan to do? I usually do the same old thing for New Year's. Yes, I've heard from Mrs. Arima that whenever you have a long holiday, you spend it at your friend's house. Akiya stares at me as if she wants to say something. How does Akiya know all these things? What's wrong with that? Holidays are meant to be spent however you want, and I'm not being a burden to you. Also, leave me alone. Oh my, Shiki-san, you're not going to take a trip? Now look, I'm only a student, so I don't have any money for a trip. Well, I do want to get a part-time job, but... Nissan, you would know what would happen if the eldest son of the Tono household goes out for a part-time job, right? Kohaku-san, I can't have fun like a high schooler with this evil teacher. That's funny. Well, I suppose that can't be helped, but Shiki-san, you really don't want to go on a trip? I already made reservations for Akiya-sama, you, Hisui-chan, and myself. Reservations? Where? The hotel where we take our winter trip. Since you prefer Japanese things, we decided to keep our trip within the country, right, Akiha-sama? You're the one that said it, Kohaku. I just approved it. Akiha looks away. Yes, of course it was. So please, leave your schedule open for the end of the year, Shiki-san. Hisui-chan told me that if you go, she will go too. Do you understand? That would be the first time ever for Hisui-chan to go on a trip. Wow, okay, now you're putting that on me, huh? Wow, you're really putting that right on me. She's always staying at the mansion and never goes out. Yeah, it's a problem for you to say such things all of a sudden. Well, taking a trip as a family, I haven't actually done that before, so... What is it, Nissan? I won't force you, so if you have other plans, please just let me know. No, I'll come along. If I refuse your invitation, who knows what you'll do to me? I have been saying this isn't my idea. I don't really care either way. Yeah, of course not. Well, anyways, thanks. Going on a trip with everyone actually sounds fun. You don't have to thank me. It's only natural for family to go on a trip together. Akiha sniffs and turns her head. Now that the main conversation ends, tea time ends quietly. And on that note, it is time for another tea sippy. Here we go. I love watching my head freak out because it has no idea what to do when I take a sip. Well, that's nice. It's time to sleep. I sure hope nothing comes in between the trip and now. That could potentially make the trip not happen. Like death. Or vampires. It's time to sleep. Thanks to the discussion in the sitting room, I should feel more relaxed now. End of the year trip, huh? Can't imagine what the trip will be like, but there's no doubt it'll be fun. Unless there's skiing. Then it won't be fun. Maybe it's just me, as a Canadian, who was forced to ski like every single year. I don't find going skiing in the mountains fun. It stops being fun when you just don't enjoy skiing. Whew. Taking a deep breath, jump into bed. At least for tonight, I do not wish to see that dream as I close my eyes. He's absolutely going to see that dream. Well, we're at the school. I'm in a dark place. It must be cloudy. There's no moonlight tonight and I can't see anything. Pant, 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 pant. My breath echoes in the air. I'm not killing anyone tonight. Instead, I'm breaking a doll. I don't like that. Pant, pant, pant. I grab the arm. I don't care if it comes off, so I hold nothing back. I pull the body and continue. Oh, that's what you mean by break and violate. Oh no, I pull the body and continue to violate the doll. Pant, pant, pant. I've gotten tired of this. This person doesn't do anything. Doesn't even scream, so I don't feel anything. Oh, you're horrible. I violate it just to slake my lust? What is? Oh, that's a new word. I'm Googling it. Slake. It means like to satiate, right? Yeah, to quench or satisfy. Yo, I want to say like, I want to slake my hunger with this sick bulgogi, you know? And then people look at me like, please stop. Please stop existing. The wind blows. The cloud shifts slightly. Okay. Gotta cover that up. God, that's a problem. Gotta cover that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's probably Hisui. The nighttime classroom. There, beautiful doll exists. The doll doesn't... Oh, you won't see the text because I'm covering it all up. The doll doesn't say anything. It doesn't even move by itself. Even when hard meat is put between its legs, it doesn't move. With something like this, I can't get excited. No matter how beautiful it is, a doll can't ever be a fitting companion. But her feeling... Oh, no. No! Boy, this just comes out of nowhere sometimes, huh? Well, I've never played as Hisui here. Let's see how well she can defend herself. Oh boy, she has the chair. Great. Okay. Come on. She's very slow, it seems. Oh, man. Why are you so... Oh, no. Shiki, stop. Please. She bonked her own noggin, huh? Come on. I'm not doing that hot. I'm trying to figure out any of her moves. Well, we did a super, I guess. That's actually kind of a sick projectile, huh? I'm trying to do any specials with her. I couldn't do anything. I'm trying everything. I don't know any of her moves. As a reminder, I've not looked up anything that she has. Okay. Is she a charged character? I shouldn't try. I'm just trying anything here. She just... It feels like her buttons are really slow. It doesn't... She feels unresponsive almost. Which I'm not a fan of. I can't pause to check her moves. Like, nothing's working! Double tap down? No. Well, this is not going that great, huh? Well. I'm pulling up some moves. I'm getting the run back. I'm getting the run back. Let's pull up this move list and see if I can learn. Please. Okay, here we go. I got the move list up. Hisui. Let's see. Hisui. She's got... Does she only have one? She only has, like, one. What? What? She only has one move? What? What the heck? She really only has one. And it's... Sure, you can A or B. No, she also has... 3, 4... What? What the frick? Oh my god. She's so weird. Okay, I'm doing this one more time. I'm getting that run back. Because I want to see. How come are my buttons not working? Is that the problem? My button... No, it's saying it's being pressed. That should be my start button. Oh, because start doesn't do anything here. Okay, let's get that run back. Let's get that run back. Let's give this a shot. Okay. She only has one. And it's sure you can... It's that. That's her only move. Other than her normals. Are you for real? She's an incomplete character. How is she anything but the lowest tier? Maybe her supers are good, because I see she has supers at least. Okay. Whoa, that was cool. That was OTG. Oh, can I launch with that? Okay. Let me look at some of these moves here. Okay, well, that's not gonna help. She does have a super as well. 2 supers. Unguardable attack that can hit anywhere on screen. Move is useless against the CPU. Very fun. Okay, come on. I need you to get out of here. Come on. I'm not getting anything off with her, huh? Very cool fireball. I sincerely hope she gets buffs in later games. Because, oh my god. Oh, she's the worst. She's one of the worst feeling video game characters I've ever played in a fighting game. I'm gonna beat him, though. I'm gonna beat him. Because this is strange. This just feels weird. Maybe... Okay, let me scroll up to see if there's any more command normals or something. Nope. Very few command normals. Okay, that is a launcher, kind of. Okay. 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 Maybe never mind. Does she... Is that one so good? Does she have one amazing move? Is that what it is? Oh my god, that was kind of an amazing combo that I just did. That I can barely believe. Okay, she does have 6 plus C. That's her launcher. Okay, forward and C. There's just 2 and C in the air. Okay, wait, what's happened? Yo, that cross chop, though? I don't know if my controller just, like, plugged in or something, but how come it's actually... There's some good stuff now. Come on. I'm trying to launch after that, though. Strange. Wow. Wow, okay. Am I starting to learn? Am I starting to understand? Possibly. Oh, that kind of deceptive range, though. That really leaves you open, though, huh? That launcher leaves you so open. Okay. Come on. Okay. That's what I wanted there. She's kind of weird. Like, I've said that before. But, like, it's the best way to really describe how it feels to play as her. Oh my god, we did it, though. Okay. She's strange. I've never played as such a strange character. Like, she has, like, the one special... She does have a couple supers. Huh. She does have an EX. Yeah, we did the EX one there. Okay, so her unguardable, which we didn't do, though, is... reverses their controls. Oh boy. Oh boy. Very strange. Alright, back to the game. Oh, whew, we're back. Oh my god, okay. Well, the good news is I can roll back a bit. Can I roll back? I can't roll back right now. Okay. Some of the interesting stuff that I saw there. One, he says, oh, this can't satiate me. He mentioned something about a wooden doll. That's intriguing. I wonder about that. Next, you know, a lot of stuff. He then said, soon I will kill, which is like, oh my, okay, what's that about? And then finally, there's the part where he says, this doll that, and it's hilarious because it reads to me like we made one CG, but it literally says this doll that could be either Kohaku or Hisui. Bruh. That's not good. That's okay. That came out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere, huh? It's a good thing fighting games exist to make it not be weird. Boy, I wake up and see it is past 10 o'clock. Alright, it's a holiday. Oh, that's right, today's a holiday. I lift my body from bed. That flashed so quickly, I don't know if I will censor it just in case, but boy, it sure flashed up again. Unable to contain it, I go into the hallway in my pajamas. I run to the bathroom and throw up in the sink. I empty the contents of my stomach, but I still feel sick. Last night's dream, in a sense, it's worse than my dreams of being a killer. It's much, much worse. In my dreams, I don't just violate Akiha, but even Hisui and Kohaku-san. That dreaming I violated a girl that looked like Hisui or Kohaku-san all night. Ugh! Not having anything left to throw out, my convulsions start to diminish. I go out to the lobby and see Hisui taking care of something. I promptly throw up again. She might be doing some rearranging as I see her carrying a chair towards the lobby. Uh-oh. Are we doing it again? Are we doing it again? I feel dizzy. Right now I can't bring myself to look at her face. But I can't bear to go back to my room without saying anything. If Hisui tried to wake me as usual, I think this sickness would have been a bit better. Hisui realizes I'm here and quietly walks over to me. Good morning, Shiki-sama. Morning. Sorry for waking up at a selfish time. I apologize as well. I should have been there when you awoke. Please forgive me. Hisui silently bows her head. Hisui's expressionless face. Remembering last night's dream, I start to feel guilty. No, there's no need for you to apologize. I didn't wake up at the usual time, so it's my fault. It's better if you complain to me a bit. If you do that, I'd feel a little better. Shiki-sama. But that's just my selfish thoughts. Like right now, my words are making her feel bad. It's nothing, forget it. More importantly, I'm kinda hungry. Is breakfast ready? Nei-san went outside. Your breakfast is ready in the dining room. Oh, in that case, I'll go have some food. Sorry to bother you while you were working. After saying a quick goodbye, I head towards the dining room. I go back to my room, but I don't really have anything to do here. I've had my fill of sleeping. Thinking about what I should do next, I decide to walk around the mansion. I arrive at the lobby. For some reason, I aimlessly wander around the mansion to confirm my childhood memories. The hallway stretches quite a long distance. When I was a child, I believed that this hallway would go on forever. This mansion seemed as large as a castle, and every day I would walk a bit around the mansion and would carve my name on the wall, the pillars, and the floor. It was a sort of game I would play with Kia to see who could take over the mansion. Saying that wherever we put our names became our territory, the two of us walked around the mansion carving our names here and there. Here. On the handrail by the stairs is carved the name Shiki. It's probably because of these games that my old man forbade us from playing inside the mansion. Anyway, if I look closely, I could see both mine and Akia's name all over the place. I go outside. Come to think of it, most of the time we spent playing was in the garden. Since Akiha was obedient to the old man, unlike me, she could only play outside for about 30 minutes a day. And still, she usually stayed behind us, watching and listening. But she would energetically run out to us and compete with us in whatever games we would play. Perhaps her personality stems from those times? She might have suppressed herself in front of the old man. On the walls of the mansion, the carved names appear again. Shiki, Shiki, Akiha, Shiki, Akiha, Shiki, Akiha, Shiki, 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 Shiki. I feel like I'm going insane. The ratios are like that, and the name Shiki appeared far more times. I suppose Akiha was just a girl, so she couldn't keep up with a boy. Or two of them. Kohaku-san. Let's come to the backyard. I see Kohaku-san's figure from behind. She hasn't noticed me. I don't know what she's doing, but she disappears into the forest. Oh, is this the forest following there? Bit curious. I follow her from a slight distance. And Where Kawaku-san headed to? There seems to be a small clearing. There's a clearing there? Tilting my head to the side, I try to remember, but for some reason my memory is a bit vague. In the forest in the mansion, I can see a clearing as if the trees were cut there. No, can see is not quite right. If you walk by normally, you probably would never notice it. If Kawaku-san didn't walk there, hidden enough by the surrounding trees as it is, I would have never noticed it, even if I lived here all my life. Well, that's odd. I don't ever remember a clearing being here. To say the least, I don't ever remember playing with Akiha in the clearing. I feel like I've never been there before. After thinking for a bit, I decide to go into the clearing. The clearing doesn't strike me as anything out of the ordinary. There's no sign of Kawaku-san who entered before me. What's this? Just an empty place. I walk to the middle of the clearing. This clearing really is just an empty space. The perfectly level open ground. The deep woods enclose the area. The voice of the cicadas, and the strong summer sunshine that feels like it could dissolve. Summer sunshine? Ouch. The wound on my chest starts to hurt. Like stabbing. This pain that feels like a kitchen knife stabbing my chest. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp, chirp. From somewhere I can hear the voice of cicadas. But it's autumn now. The summer sunshine that bathes everything in white. Columns of summer clouds in the far-off sky. I can practically see the voices. At my feet there are the discarded shells of cicadas. Discarded shell. Someone's discarded shell. My wound opens. My chest becomes painted a dark crimson. Black vermilion soaks both my hands. Someone's crouched silhouette. The approaching footsteps of a young girl. The columns of clouds in the far sky. The discarded shells of cicadas. I suddenly realize in front of me is the crying face of Akiha drenched in blood. Chirp, 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 chirp. Voices which try to pierce my eardrums. Voices of the cicadas. My chest hurts. I feel sick. My wound healed a long time ago, so why does it hurt so much? My chest is broken. The old wound opens. Blood flows forth from the opening. What is this? My wound, it hasn't healed at all. My consciousness sinks. My wound hurts. Right before I pass out, I remember a terrible image. A hot summer day. Akiha stained in blood and myself staring down at her. The silhouette licks the blood off its hands. Then the silhouette becomes my face as a young boy, laughing with pleasure. That's new. That's very new. Huh. Very interesting. I can hear voices talking. Oh boy, this keeps going. This is the fourth time we've read this, and yet, even still, there's new stuff. Akiha-sama, are you not going to call for a doctor? Don't be stupid, Hisui. There's no way I could do that, since Nissan's wound isn't normal. Akiha and Hisui are talking. This is Shiki's room. It looks like I am sleeping in the bed. I planned to say yo and get out of bed, but I can't move at all. My chest doesn't hurt anymore, but my body feels as heavy as lead. All I can move are my eyes and mouth. Just what in the world were you trying to do, Hisui? You know not to let Shiki go near that place. Please, forgive me. This can't be solved by apologizing. You were assigned to serve Nissan to avoid this kind of situation. So what were you doing? That's interesting. We still don't know why that is. Completely different from her usual manner, Akiha gives full vent to her anger. In comparison, Hisui is accepting the scolding, looking down silently. What about Kohaku? Didn't I give her orders too? Not to let Nissan go out of her sight? Nissan is not here. Not here. What do you mean by that? That's different, I think. Hisui doesn't answer. Akiha grinds her teeth. Not here? What is she saying? Kohaku-san was in the rear courtyard right now. Akiha-sama, we should stop doing this. Hisui, he is different. He is a different person. This mansion, it is not good for him. So we should stop doing this. I don't want to hear those words. No, that is why I must say them. This is also new. Wow, we have empowered her. You realize it too. At this rate, Shiki-sama will really become a killer. Just now, what did Hisui say? Are you saying his tonal blood is awakened in this mansion? That's ridiculous. It's impossible for that to happen in Nissan. You are right. He is just like us, with Makihisa-sama's choice. In that instant, smack! The sound of a cheek being slapped echoes throughout the room. I've told you that I won't allow anyone to say that. The two become silent. The air between the two of them increases in tension. Hisui stands painfully with her head down. I don't understand why Akiya is so angry, but I don't want to see Hisui in pain any longer. Somehow I managed to shift my body. Hisui, I leave the rest to you. If Nissan wakes, take care of his needs. Of what he needs? Oh boy, I read that wrong. Akiya-sama, are you okay with this? Yes. If I'm here, Nissan will just get weaker. This is very different. Akiya leaves the room with an extremely painful smile on her face. Painful smile? What? Well, what should I do now? Maybe it's better if I just pretend I haven't woken up yet. Shiki-sama, I think it is safe now for you to open your eyes. Oh, you knew Hisui. Yes, Akiya-sama did not realize it, but ever since a long time ago, she has never been good at being able to see through someone who is acting. Hisui speaks reluctantly. Is that so? But you are pretty perceptive. I do not know. Since I cannot understand the heart of the person I want to know most about, I do not think I am very perceptive. I see. Nodding, I somehow get the feeling she's talking about Kohaku-san. Hisui, you mentioned earlier, but where did Kohaku-san go? I am sorry. I do not know about Nei-san very well. Something about that response is not right. But what's not right, I can't seem to grasp it right now. As I am doing this right now, my body is sluggish and it takes all my strength just to talk. Shiki-sama, are you not pushing yourself? To tell the truth, I feel extremely sluggish. Just what in the world happened to me? Shiki-sama, we found you collapsed in the rear courtyard. It did not seem like your normal anemia, so we contacted Akiha-sama and brought you to your room. Collapsed. In the rear courtyard. The white summer sunshine and the voice of cicadas. I remember. I was standing and I got real dizzy. Geez, I haven't had it this bad since elementary school. I thought that I should call the doctor, but Akiha-sama wanted us to wait and see. Yeah, Akiha's right. This is more like a mental thing, so calling the doctor wouldn't have helped. How long was I out? I found you afternoon, so approximately 12 hours. That long? Surprised I look at the clock, but my body doesn't move. It is now midnight. I will watch over you tonight, so please, if you need anything, do not hesitate to ask. Okay. I appreciate it. I was unconscious for half a day. I haven't done anything since that accident. Furthermore, after sleeping so long, my body's still wanting more sleep. I'm sorry, I'm so sleepy. Then please, go to sleep. I will be in the hallway, so if anything happens, I will be there. What are you saying? I can't let someone taking care of me wait out in the hallway. I have to ask Hisui. You stay right here. Damn it, I can't continue. I feel as if I'm falling into a tank of water. My consciousness ceases abruptly. And we're just out, huh? I saw a dream. It was a dark night. In the middle of the night, I thought I heard a noise and I woke up. The tatami room was otherwise empty. It seems at some point all the adults went outside. I was a little uneasy all by myself. I went out to the garden to see where they went. The night itself feels frozen by the winter cold. My breath hangs white in the air. The garden is cold, but at the same time the sky was beautiful. The expression freezing cold seems to have been made up just for this winter night. The cold stars, the deep darkness, illuminating this world is the lifeless moon. For a child like myself, the mansion's garden is too big. A dense forest encloses the garden. The mansion is deep in the mountains, and to be honest, is no place for anyone to live. The mansion is in the very heart of a dark forest. It is like the light of a luminescent fish at the bottom of the ocean. The darkness of the forest swells deeply. The trees are like a black curtain trying to reach for the moon. I heard a noise and was convinced that the adults must have gone into the forest. I enter the forest. Not even a single ray of light exists in the darkness. Unable to see even my own body, I walk towards the sound. It's just cold. Even my eyes become numb. I feel as if someone is calling my name. A reed warbler's cry. The swaying grass. There, I met a red demon. The demon does not seem to be interested in me. At the same time, I am not concerned with the demon either. Crimson, red, vermilion. I walk past the field that is turned into a crimson sea. The trees part into a clearing. There, the scattered corpses of all the adults are littered all over the ground. The dark ground is bathed in poisonous red, as if the entire world was bleeding. That is, in the middle of the bleeding earth, the enemy that slaughtered the adults is standing there. The very first nightmare. The enemy approaches to kill even me. My mother dies protecting me. Blood splatters onto my face. In the middle of this frigid night, that warmth, the first hated color. The claws of the enemy pierce my chest. Maybe I was numb from the coldness. I didn't really feel much pain. I look up at the heavens. The whole world starts to melt away. There, the unchanging pale darkness. How beautiful. The ephemeral glass moon. I didn't realize it. Tonight, the moon is so beautiful. So that's going a bit off the prologue again, huh? Interesting. So my brain goes to, because to talk about like the mansion in the mountains and there's the adults and the mom, is that like, and don't answer me, but that makes it seem like that's the proper like Nanaya clan stuff, right? Because they said they all died except for him, so someone killed them all except for him, and then Makihisa came along and was like, surprise, you're my son now. So burning body 1. That's a red moon. A door closes softly and my consciousness separates from my memories. My heart surfaces. Reality is on the surface. And I wake from the old dream. Huh? Why? Touching my cheeks, I realized I was crying. I don't know what was so painful or what was so sad. Only the feeling that I just lost something extremely important remains in my heart. Was it a nightmare? I think this is different from those dreams where I killed people. But it was the first time I slept so well in many days. Maybe it was because Hisui was watching me the whole time. Hisui? I lift my body and look around the room. I don't see Hisui anywhere. The sound I heard of a door closing was probably her leaving the room just a second ago. Anyway, it's now morning. Today's Friday, so I should go to school. I have to get up. Maybe it's the after effects of yesterday, but I feel a little nauseous when I stand up. I should change. What's this? My clothes aren't ready. Seems like Hisui went to pick up my uniform, which means she should return soon. Huh? All of a sudden, all strength drains from my body and I collapse. It feels just like the normal dizziness, only I can't get back up. Can't put any power into my arms or legs. Can barely move my arm, but I can't even get off from the ground. This can't be happening. I desperately try to get up, but I can't move. Can't even do a single push-up from here. Jeez, looks like my condition is still pretty bad. Floundering around the carpet, I take in my situation. It's obvious I won't be able to get up no matter how hard I try. It's not that I'm in so much pain, so I should feel better if I lay here a while. Shiki-sama, I have your clothes ready. Hisui opens the door and walks into my room. Shiki-sama! Hisui's voice rings out like a scream and her footsteps rush toward me. Shiki-sama, please hold on, Shiki-sama. Hisui frantically calls my name. Just like my face smushed into the ground. It's like,
Hey, morning, Hisui. I just fell down a little, so there's no need to panic.
just fell down. What are you saying, Shiki-sama? You...
I'm fine. If you let me up, I will be fine.
As you wish. Hisui immediately stoops down and reaches her hand to my shoulder. Hisui suddenly stops her hand. With a strained face, Hisui desperately reaches out her hand with all her will, sweat appearing on her forehead. But that is all she can do. Biting her lip, Hisui tries frantically to touch my shoulder, but she just stands there, shaking uncontrollably. I see. No, don't push yourself, Hisui. I'm taking that hand off my face, because it's not comfy. Just go get Kohaku-san and I'll be fine. Hisui nods and runs out of the room. What was that all about? Hisui's obsession with cleanliness looks pretty bad. She's like the anime version of Howie Mandel. That's a terrible idea. I'm googling anime Howie Mandel right now. Anime Howie Mandel. I'm googling it right now. Okay, let's see here. I got a picture of the bad guy from Persona 5. That's just Shido. Oh no. Oh god. Okay. Collapse on the floor, I carelessly voiced my thoughts. Kohaku-san arrives soon and lends me her shoulder. Actually, since I don't have any power, Kohaku-san does most of the work. Probably because I'm so weak, but Kohaku-san has the gall to say that I'm light as a girl. Oh! That's strange. There's nothing wrong, but my body just won't move. I see. You do not seem sick, but I can't say anything unless we wait a while. But your face looks fine. I think you'll recover soon. Still smiling, Kohaku-san takes my temperature. As for her smile, I do feel a little at ease, but... yeah, Hisui's not looking good. Hisui has a clouded expression. Even right now, she seems to be hiding behind Kohaku-san and looks at me occasionally. Nissan. And? With a bit of panic, Akiha bursts into the room. Yo, you're pretty energetic this morning, Akiha. I legitimately today, I have to show you this. I have to show you this. But someone legitimately drew art of Giraffe Akiha, and I loved it so much. I need to find it. I need to show this to you. It's so... here it is. I need to show it. Okay, one sec. No, that's not it. Why is it on the wrong thing? No, stop that. Okay. Frick, I gotta do this live, huh? Okay, wait. No, it got rid of me! No! I'm gone! There we go, I'm back. Okay. I need to get... Why is it showing the game? What is that? Which one is that? That's window capture? I don't want window capture. Okay. Yeah, there we go! Giraffe Akiha by Joan Neild. There it is. Giraffe Akiha. Incredible. Incredible. Look at that art. Look at that. 10 out of 10. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I found it. Go give that a like, because I was so happy. Anyways. What? That's not... oh god, I switched the window entirely. Oh, I see what I did. I did that. I did a bad. I did a real bad. There we go. Okay, I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that. Something fierce. Anyways. Just reminded me when I saw her massive neck there. Just because, you know, it's what it looks like. I raised my hand to greet her. What? After seeing my face, her expression transforms into surprise. What's with this exaggeration? I'm fine, so don't make such a scary face. If you do that, I'll be the one to start worrying. That may be true, but... Nakia stares at me with a pale face. I really am fine, but it seems like Hisui and Nakia honestly think I'm, like, deathly ill or something. Do I look that bad right now? No, Shiki-san, you look like you always do. But still, your body is not fully recovered, so I think you should take a day off. I'll go call your school and yet let them know. Yes, please call the doctor as well. He can perform a more thorough examination. Thorough examination? I don't think I really need that. Shiki, it's fine. You're living in a country with free healthcare. Please take it. Nissan, if you don't care for an examination, maybe we should check you into a hospital instead. No, examination will be fine. Alright. Kawaku, Hisui, please take care of Nissan. Since he does not seem to concern himself with his health, please do that for him. Kia gives severe instructions and departs the room. In that case, I'll use the telephone, okay? Can you remember? I bet some of you don't even know the time when you would have to warn people you're using the phone. Now the phone is used like so not often that when someone is using the phone and you want to use it, you're like, oh wow, what a strange crossing of the stars that we're both going to use the phone. Anyways, Kawaku-san leaves the room as well. The only ones left are me lying on the bed and Hisui. Hisui? Yes, what is it, Shiki-sama? I'm fine, so you can go back to your duties. Since I can't really move, it's not like I'll be going anywhere. Hisui does not even budge a single step. Hisui? What's wrong? You've been acting a little strange. If you feel sick, go ahead and rest. I don't mind. Hisui stands there in silence. And then, all of a sudden, as if making up her mind, Hisui says, Shiki-sama, you are not mad? What? Mad about what? What happened before. Even though I should take care of you, I could not even help you. Hisui. I am shocked. I didn't even think about that. Well, it was a bit of a surprise. I thought you'd be able to help me right away, but it ended up being Kohaku-san. But I don't care about that. You may not realize it, Hisui, but you've already helped me so much. Compared to that, what happened earlier is nothing. Really? I do not think I am very useful. You don't understand, it seems. I'm able to be calm right now because of you, right? Being right there. Being right here. It's more than you looking after me. If you weren't here, I don't know what I would do. Because of me? Of course. Ever since I came here, I've been uneasy. I always had these nightmares. But when you say good morning to me every day, I'm able to be at peace. Therefore, you've helped me so many times. Like today when you came, it made me really happy. Thank you very much. That's how it is. Even if you can't touch me, well, your words reach me, don't they? Just that makes me happy enough. Hisui, you are extremely helpful. Are you serious? I'm very serious. As proof, I don't feel like it's morning yet. It's because even though I said it, you haven't said it yet. Hisui looks at me timidly and takes a small breath. Yes, good morning, Shiki-sama. She blushes a bit as she says the words she forgot to say this morning. That's the thing. Everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses, so don't worry about it. Hisui, as long as you do what you do, everything will be alright. Hisui does not respond. She just looks at me as if she's deep in thought. If you stare at me like that, I'm starting to get nervous, Hisui. Yes, forgive me. After saying that, Hisui starts to escape towards the door. Please, excuse me. It appears that Nei-san has contacted the doctor, so he should be here soon. Bowing quickly, Hisui swiftly heads out the door. Well, it was my fault for thinking that a thorough examination would be taking blood pressure and a few measurements. Being a rich family's doctor, the doctor brings a lot of equipment and sets up an examination room next to mine. After an exhaustive evaluation, the doctor leaves after noon. Leaning on Kawaku's shoulder, I stumble back to my room. All in all, Everything took about 4 hours. Whew! Lying on my bed, I give a little sigh. Even after that examination, he did not find anything wrong with me. Well, ever since the accident 8 years ago and my miraculous recovery, the doctor has always blamed any mysterious symptoms upon it. Well, the best policy is just to sleep here in bed. I thought I might get an IV or something, but if there's nothing wrong with my body, he says it's better if I don't take any medicine. Shiki-san, I'm coming in. Kawaku-san enters my room. She carries something like rice porridge on a tray. You haven't had anything since this morning, right? It's a little late, but I brought you something to eat. Oh, thanks, Kohaku-san. Not at all. This is my job, after all. Kohaku-san walks right next to my pillow, humming merrily as she holds my spoon. Kohaku-san? Yes, please open your mouth wide. With a big smile, she asked me to do something extremely embarrassing. Not quite understand the situation, I just opened my mouth. And then after cooling down the rice in the spoon, she sticks the spoon in my mouth. Yo, she blew on it for us. With her open hand, she holds my jaw and moves it up and down. Kohaku-san, there's some kind of joke? Not at all. Shiki-san, you are sick, so it's only natural I help you eat. Smiling, Kohaku-san proceeds to attack me a second time. This time, I'm able to swallow it by myself. Good job. Keep it up, Shiki-san. Wait a second, Kohaku-san. I may be sick, but it's just my anemia. I can handle feeding myself. Sure. Now please calm down. I'm used to things like this. Kohaku-san gives a pleased giggle and starts to attack me a third time. She puts the spoon into my mouth forcefully, and I can't help but just swallow it down. How does it taste? I heard that when you lived with the Arimas, you liked plum porridge. Yes. It's very tasty. That's good. Then please eat as much as you like. Kohaku-san appears to be having a fun time. Huh. It seems whatever I say will have no effect. I give up and let Kohaku-san do whatever she wants, abusing and abusing me like some type of wooden doll. Wait. I'm so embarrassed. I'm embarrassed, but I suppose I'm a little happy as well. Kohaku-san's cooking is delicious, and I finish pretty quickly. By the way, Shiki-san, how do you feel? I'm fine. It just feels like my regular anemia. Is that so? When you were a child, you received a serious injury here too, so please do not push yourself. Kohaku-san says this as she straightens up the dishes. Kohaku-san, what is that supposed to mean? Oh, that just means you were in an accident and were injured 8 years ago, right? I heard that's why you were adopted by the Arimas, to help you get better. That's true, but that's not what I meant. You said that I got injured here, at the mansion, in the first place. Just where did I get into the accident that almost killed me? The near-fatal wound from my childhood, the accident that caused me to be able to see death's lines. Just how in the world did it happen? And where in the world did I get in that accident? I don't remember anything at all. Shiki-san? Something wrong? It's nothing. I don't think you'd be able to understand even if I told you. But what I remembered yesterday, it might be something that has to do with the accident 8 years ago. That time I think there was a Kiha, myself, and one other person there. I will go and take care of these dishes then. Kohaku-san tries to leave the room. Wait a sec, Kohaku-san. Back then, we played a lot together, didn't we? At the time, was there someone else with us? Kohaku-san stops in her tracks. We played a lot together? She laughs. As if remembering the past, her nostalgic laugh echoes in the room coldly. Maybe it's your imagination. Maybe Hisui-chan might have been with you or something. Maybe that's it. That could be it. Of course. Well, then I'll see you later. Kohaku-san carries the dishes and leaves the room. Well, having eaten, I feel pretty sleepy. There isn't anything else to do, so I guess I should just sleep a little. All of a sudden, I find myself in an unknown place. This place looks like a basement that hasn't been used for a long time. Desks and chairs are strewn about. In the back of the room are discarded broken chalkboards and folding chairs. The sun's rays cannot reach this place. In this dark basement that smells like mold, I just breathe in and out. Sitting on top of a desk, hugging my knees, the dead body of a new woman is laying on the floor. The sound of my breathing. It's ragged. That thing is thinking that it does not have enough blood. That thing is thinking it wants to eat fresh meat. I'm thinking that I want to kill people. Pant, 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 pant. Oh, our breathing matches rhythm. Who is it? Raising my voice, I look around. In this basement, there is no one else. Pant, 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 pant. Damn it, it's you again. It shouts this at me. I won't. I took this woman myself. I won't give her to you. Saying that, it bites into the dead body. Munch, squish, rip. The sound of intestines being chewed, exhaling. Pant, pant, pant. My breathing gets ragged, somehow. Just like that thing's breathing, my breathing starts to get wild as well. I'll kill you. Soon, soon I'll kill you. As if it's lost its mind, it starts to wolf down everything, even the bones. Shiki-sama, are you sleeping? Yeah, well, suddenly Hisui appears in front of me. Hisui, when did you come in? When, you ask? It has been about 5 minutes since I finished changing your sheets. Oh, sorry, I was sleeping and didn't notice you come in. Shiki-sama, please do not joke around. You accepted me coming into the room, and you ordered me to change the sheets. What? That's me too. What's going on? Up until now, I was sleeping and had another nightmare. And I woke up to Hisui's voice. Hisui, did I look like I was awake? Yes. After I changed the sheets, you closed your eyes, which is why I inquired if you were sleeping. No, I won't sleep anymore right now. Somehow responding, I look at my hand. Lifting my hand is still difficult. I haven't even gotten the slightest bit better. My heavy body, the body of Shiki feels like it belongs to some other person. I'll be awake for a while. Do you have work after this? No, today I'll be watching over you. If it is all right with you, I would like to take care of you, Shiki-sama. Well, I can't help but be grateful. If Hisui is here, I probably won't see nightmares like the one I saw before. That's exactly what I wish, Hisui. If I'm not a burden to you, please stay in my room. Yes. Yes. Then I shall do so, Shiki-sama. After giving a bow, Hisui stands and watches me intently. You don't have to concentrate so hard. I'll be happy if you maybe just, bring in a chair, read a book or something. I'm just gonna kill some time, too. Yes, as you wish. Hisui quickly leaves the room. I'm sure she'll come back with a book and a chair, just like I suggested. You're pretty dutiful, aren't you, Hisui? I laugh a little as I say this. Feels like ages since the time I met Hisui again and thought she was simply a cold, expressionless girl. Well, that's all I thought back then, but now I think I understand Hisui a little better. Come on, Hisui, hurry back. Being on my bed, I really do mean this. She's gonna be around. Being sick like I am right now doesn't sound bad at all. Hisui nursing me turns out to be her just being with me. Not being able to touch someone of the opposite gender, Hisui can't really, take care of me physically. Taking my temperature or wiping the sweat off my brow is Kawaku-san's role, and Hisui just stays by me, listening to me whenever I ask for something, like something to drink. But that doesn't mean I'm dissatisfied. It's not that she was always there, but she was there most of the time. Thanks to that, I didn't see any terrible dreams. It comes a little before 10 o'clock, right before bedtime. Nissan, how are you feeling? He comes to see how I'm doing. Yeah, I feel fine. Even though I still can't move my body freely, I think I'll be better tomorrow. This kind of thing happened to me once before, and it's exactly the same as back then. I'm glad to hear it. It makes me feel a little more at ease. Makia exhales and visibly relaxes. Good night, Nissan. But even if you feel better, don't strain yourself. It wouldn't do any good to get hurt again. I know that. Good night, Akiha. Thanks for all of your concern. Well, we are brother and sister. It's only natural. Anyway, please take care. I do not want to see you collapse again tomorrow. With a light smile, Akiha exits the room. It is time for bed. If I can't move, I can't go out anywhere. I have to get enough sleep and make sure I'll be better tomorrow. Not thinking of anything, I decide to sleep for tonight. Boy, a lot of Nasu's writing is just, oh god, I need to sleep. Oh god, I shouldn't fall asleep. Oh god. Also, we had one red dot last time. And now there's multiple. What does it mean? Alright, guys. We'll see you next time for some more Let's Read Tsukihime with Burning Body the Second. We'll see what that means. Something's up with us. We're changing, it feels like. We're metamorphizing. The question is, into what? Right? We'll have to see. Alright, guys. I'll see you next time for some more. Ciao.